and welcome to this episode, or chapter if you will, the web series version of my book, Breakout Now. And this one is called Prana. I've even written a book, a separate book. It's not a thick book, but it sure is a detailed book called The Powerful Healing Gift of Prana. And I touch on it in my book because it's a way to eliminate any hindrances to being all that you can be. So, very briefly speaking, prana is based, whereas Reiki is based in Taoism and martial arts, and it's based in Eastern Chinese and Japanese philosophies such as Buddhism, Taoism, etc., and traditional Chinese medicine. Prana is purely Ayurvedic in origin. So it's Indian, it's East Indian, whereas Reiki is Chinese and Japanese. So with prana, the energies are the same. I've even written a couple of papers on that as well. The differences between Reiki and prana and other healing forms, healing energy techniques, if you will. The only differences are cultural. Of course, with prana, you have completely different techniques than with Reiki. And even if you learn, even if you just practice one or two of the breathing exercises, you're well on your way to healing any unconscious hindrances. And at the very least, you'll feel good. It's like, in a way, it's like doing Tai Chi or Qigong, which we're going to cover in another chapter, because you feel good, you breathe, you use Qi or Ki or Prana. So, I'm going to briefly share with you one of the pranic rhythmic breathing techniques, and that is you have to get used to, you have to condition yourself to breathing in, but instead of into your lungs, you're breathing into your belly, your lower hara, dantian, tanden, the storehouse, if you will. So as you inhale, with the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, because that's Hanyin position, that's actually Japanese or Chinese, but I'm combining them with East Indian and Ayurvedic techniques. You breathe in with the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth, you feel your belly expand, you breathe into the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you count to 6 as you're breathing in, and then you count 1, 2, 3, and then you release to the count of 6. So you breathe in to the count of 6, you count 1, 2, 3, hold to 3, and then you exhale. Now as you exhale, several things happen. You're dropping your tongue. If you don't want to open your mouth when you exhale, just inhale and exhale through your nose. That's very traditional as well. Counting 3. And then as you exhale, you're tightening your belly, you're pushing out, if you will, the chi, the ki, or the prana through every single one of the trillions of cells and pores of your body. But you're exhaling through your nose. So let's try that again. Inhaling to the beat of 6. Count 3. Exhale to the count of 6. Count 3. Inhale, and so forth. So that's called rhythmic breathing. You can combine envisioning or visualization, visualizing the areas that may be hurt and sending on the exhale the prana, the healing prana to those areas as well. But just do the breathing, and that's a form of meditation. You will certainly heal on all levels just with that technique alone. Another technique I do daily as part of my meditation and martial arts exercises is the alternate nostril breathing. And that's very ancient. Now, the way I was taught through the University of Metaphysics is to use your thumb, block your, say, your right nostril, breathe into the count of 6, count 3, switch, exhale to the count of 3, count 3, breathe into 6, count 3, exhale to 6, count 3, inhale to 6, count 3, exhale, and so forth. This supposedly balances you. It balances your chi, your ki, your prana, and at the very least, it's a very relaxing, therapeutic, and healing technique as well. So I've just touched on a couple of the many techniques of prana within my book Breakout Now, and also within the powerful healing gift of prana, which gives also the origins of the system of prana and the prana, the energy referred to as prana. Thank you for joining me.